You're about to lose me. Just like that, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So guys, we're doing expedites. If you'd like to purchase an expedite, go check it out. emmyevolving.com/shop/SWS. All right, there goes. There goes. I'm also going to go ahead and comment it. So that's a way. You'll be able to just click on it. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. Okay. So give me a second because guys, my guys. Oh my gosh. Today's been insane in a very good way. Has it been good for you?
Yes.
How good? I need you to quantify it for me. Daddy.
I can't.
You what? What'd you say?
I can't.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just putting away the cards from earlier, which I should have done. Oh, can you pick a number for number wars?
Sure.
You just write it down. Here. Oh, here, use my phone. We found love in a hopeless place. Found love in a hopeless place. Yellow diamonds in the light. Okay, guys, pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that we see that matches a number he scribbled, you'll win something. I don't know what. You shall win something. Hi, everyone. I think after this, I'm going to take a nap. Oh, it's going to be bedtime, huh?
Yeah.
Like immediately after this, I'm going to go straight to bed is what's needed. Keep going, guys. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment we see that matches, you will win. You will win. What will we win? I don't know. We'll figure it out together. You know what I'm saying? Did you see it? Did you see it? False alarm. 'Twas a false alarm. Okay, we got Sea Ocean Soul. And we got this. All right. It matches. Sea Ocean Soul, you won. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Okay. Should we pull cards or should we do a scan? Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Let me mute my phone. Your higher self says cards. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cards. Cards because I have a scan booked. Okay, perfect alignment. There we go. How about also I go ahead and do your scan right now so you don't have to wait. I mean, you're already on screen, right? Let's do your cards first, though. La 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 la. Do, do, do. Hey, honey, could you grab the corded earbuds? It's in. I'm sorry.
Claimed it again, huh?
No, just for now. I will get my own. I will get my own. So let's pull cards. I know. I always tell him I'll get my own because it makes me sound like I'm upset, but I'm not, right? And then he just goes ahead and lets me keep his. Most of my clothes are his at this point. Ladies, that's the trick. That's a life hack. If the man really loves you, he's just, that's fine. I'll get my own. It's not a big deal. And then he'll be like, "It's no, go ahead. You can use it. You can use it." And then it's yours. I've literally kept all his things. Good thing we live together, right? He'll be like, "Oh, honey, have you seen my sweatpants? What sweatpants?" And I go in the room. He goes, "Oh, the ones you're wearing." What? I'm willing to share my clothes with you. I love you.
I just bought these yesterday, too.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
He just bought this yesterday and he's sour because I'm borrowing it and he's not going to get it back. Well, I feel like I should be able to keep it because the ones that I rightfully stole from you last time, you had me give it to our kid. So, ha. What? No, I don't care if he bought me AirPod Pros or whatever the hell they're called. That radiates my brain. I don't like that. Okay. I'm just getting a song. Oh, wait. I pulled your cards. I pulled your cards and they're just sitting here. Okay. I was like, why are there cards? That's right. Okay. Let's see what your higher self says. Okay. Someone just thought, is she okay? Boo, you're probably new here. I have raging ADHD. I have raging ADHD, so relax. Everyone is perfectly fine. There's no brain injury or anything like that. 3 of staves in reverse. Ooh, assistance with an ulterior motive. Diminishing adversity. So, okay. Sea, ocean, soul. I'm thinking that this has to do with something that you are having to deal with, right? Something that you've been having to balance. I see. Oh, why did I think those were sponge mops? Right. So the sense that I was getting was like this mess that keeps being created. You're not going to have to keep cleaning things up anymore. The adversity is diminishing. Things are going to go in your favor, but you're going to have to, like the reading from earlier today, you're going to have to continue down the same path. You can't diverge from that path. The way you've been deciding things, the things you've been deciding, your areas of focus, those have been so perfectly aligned that it's really pushing things along. It might not seem like it yet, but that's the sense I'm being given, is that that's what's happening. Let's see. 3 of swords in reverse. Distraction, confusion, disorder, mistake, incompatibility, anxiety, and loss. Okay. So something's definitely trying to distract you, create confusion, disorder, get you so confuddled that you make a mistake. No. In addition to that, your adversity whoever it is, I feel like it's several people kind of maybe even banding together. They're not compatible with each other to begin with. So as their frustration grows with you continuing to just be the amazing person that you are, they're going to start to fight each other. Okay? So just hold on, hang in there. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups in reverse. New possibilities, new relationships, new approaches to old problems, new knowledge. It's almost like this feeling of there's a new possibility that this circumstance will provide you the opportunity to create a new relationship, I think, with your father. And you have to be willing to approach old problems in a new way, right? You're going to learn something. You're going to learn something that's going to help you to really just are these your full-blooded siblings? Was there ever a question of whether or not one of your siblings is only a half sibling? That's a major accusation to throw around. Okay, there's a possibility that whatever this parasitic thing is, oh, you decide to cut them off? Good. Whatever this parasitic thing is, there's a new parasitic thing that's hopping around. And whatever it is, it's very good at like insinuating things, dropping little seeds that it hopes you will foster into a full-on growth of some kind, malignant growth. So we have to be careful, okay? Because as soon as I felt that thing of like, wait, is there information that's going to come through that suddenly asserts that I think your brother is only a half sibling, like he's not your father's child. And then it was like, huh, you'd like me to say that, wouldn't you? Not you, but this thing would like me to create that kind of thought. It's like a thought inception. I don't think that's, I think something is trying to use whatever methods it can to really get you in some like tangled mess. Don't let it. Okay. There's a lot of full possessions going on lately, like a lot. I'm going to go ahead and try to scan you now. Is there something in particular you want scanned? Let me check. I'm sorry. I should have. All right. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just read what you wrote. Ooh. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Yeah, you got a rush of energy because I'm fucking pissed. I'm sorry. You don't deserve that, Christine. I'm going to scan you, okay? Okay, you're clear. No, don't be sorry. You're clear. It looks like your field is even more fortified. Whatever happened, it was in your favor. Okay, it was in your favor. Um, do you have marks on you? No, you didn't attack back. You defended yourself. There's a huge difference. Legally speaking, criminally speaking, there's a huge difference. Huge difference. I'd hit him where it hurts. I would press charges and sue the shit out of him. Yeah, because enough is enough. Seriously, enough is enough. You know, like literally, enough is enough. Physical violence directed at you consistently, that's too much. That's too much. I would sue the shit out of him. And I would seek damages, full extent of the law. If they don't take those type of things seriously, I would fuck them up. Be like, hey, you know what? This is a family dispute. There's no criminal activity here. I would fuck their ass up. Not even joking. Not even joking. So your field is clear. I'm being presented with an option to offer you. There's an activation of an energetic structure that I could perform for you. This type of energetic structure is extremely potent. Your pathways, because of everything that's happened, they're in full dilation. So this type of activation, it goes hand in hand with that. I'm assuming that's why all of this is happening. This is not an activation that I offer on my website. I can explain to you what it is. I can email you after this live stream is done. I'm willing to gift it to you. Would you like it? Okay. Breathe deep and slow, okay? How do you feel? Okay. Any dizziness? Okay. So if they come to your home again, allow it to go to full dilation beyond a donut. Okay. When it goes beyond a donut, it's now a directed energy weapon. Slam it into the third eye. It'll give them a headache they can't stand. They'll leave. Keep slamming it into their third eye until they leave. Don't open the door. Okay. If you're not willing to do that to defend yourself, call my name in your head. I'll do it. Rules of engagement. There's no karma to be accrued. Rules of engagement. They've shown their capacity, their willingness, and their desire to physically harm you. Slam it into their third eye as hard as you can. Aim for 2 inches beyond the third eye. It'll go into the center of their brain. It will hyperstimulate areas of the brain that will give them a sense of tremendous impending doom. Absolutely. Rules of engagement. You can harness the types of frequency that weaponize this structure. No one should be allowed to lay their hands on you, especially when you have the capacity to defend yourself without using your hands. Okay? And don't hesitate when you do it, just like they didn't hesitate to lay their hands on you. Okay? It doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter the title. You defend yourself with the appropriate level of force. Okay? No. With this structure active, you will not get breached. They will stay clear. All parasitic things will stay clear. It acts sort of as a black hole tech. And your sister is consumed by the whore of Babylon. And if you'd like, you can quote me and send her my contact info. She's consumed by the whore of Babylon. Her tower will fall. And I don't feel bad. You'll be okay. You'll be perfectly fine. And you know what? You didn't lose family. You lost people who treated you poorly. And that's not a loss, that's a gift. You already have a family. And we love you. Yeah. Fuck them all, girl. Fuck them all. All right. But you're clear, just so you know. Nothing was able to get in. All of your systems were intact. Let me just... How does your head feel right now? Yes, you do have us. Good. Very good. Good. They're so lucky I'm not willing to corrupt you and teach you how to hurt them real good. We cannot allow ourselves to become the reflection of lesser beings. Ever. But there's nothing wrong with defending yourself, especially from those who are willing to physically harm you. Okay? All right. So I'm just going to get started, guys. Victorious, are you here? Can you close the link, please?
Yeah.
You're very welcome. I'll email you about the activation I did for you, okay? I feel like with the song that's playing, I need some power tools. My hair is crazy.
What we buying?
And then just touch me.
What we
I
buying?
can get my satisfaction. What'd you say?
What we buying?
What are we buying?
Yeah.
What do you
Power
mean?
tools.
Oh, power tools. I was like, did I buy
No, you said power tools.
something? I would love to convert everything to Ryobi just because we have all those batteries now. I saw an amazing table saw, and there were all sorts of different sets that were. Victorious, are you here? Okay, let's timestamp Victorious. 29:55. Hi, Victorious. I want you to breathe very deep and very slow. I'm going to begin your activation. All right. Just breathe very deep and very slow. Allow your experience to finish. Make sure you don't get up right away because you might get dizzy, okay? It's going to be a huge surge of energy. All right. Thank you, Victorious. I hope you are doing well. All right. Brittany. Ooh. Cheryl or Brittany? Okay, so timestamp is 31:48. 31:48. All right, Sherry, let me pull some cards, okay? Do you know if she's been struck in the head? Right. Do you know if Brittany's been struck in the head at any point? Or shook really hard? Right. Medial occipitotemporal gyrus. All right. Not physical. Okay. While I was shuffling the cards, I hear the term lingual, but then it's related to the structures of the brain. So lingual gyrus, it's linked to processing vision, especially related to letters. It's thought to also play a role in the analysis of logical conditions, logical order events, and coding visual memories. So first and foremost, that's what comes up. I'll do her scan first. First and foremost, that's what comes up. And then, you know, the lingual gyrus is in proximity to the hippocampal gyrus. The hippocampus itself, I mean, that has to do with memory, right? That's kind of like the storage device for memory. That's not where the memories are stored. That's where it's organized, and it can tell you exactly, it directs where to access those memories. The hippocampus works closely with the amygdala. It's part of the fight or flight. Studies have shown, and you guys can look this up. Studies have shown that when you are in a circumstance, an environment with a narcissistic individual for a prolonged period, it will begin to affect specifically those parts of the brain, among other things. And it will not just affect the function. If it is prolonged enough and severe enough, it doesn't have to be physical either. It can definitely also affect the form, like the shape, the size, density, all of that. So the loss of memory, that's indicative of something. Even if there's no physical anything involved, that's a trauma response. That's a survival tactic. So, that's what I'm seeing. There's actual effects on the physical brain at this point. It's not just energy. It's not just energy. The function of the brain is greatly affected. Okay. If it continues, it's not good. It's not good. Do you know if she has lupus? No autoimmune. She's about to have quite a few different autoimmune conditions developing. Typically, when one pops up, which she looks like she's entering into a space, going down a pathway of lupus developing. Once that happens, it is very, very common to have a secondary autoimmune condition develop. So she wants truth. She knows the truth. I was told that I'm not to sugarcoat my communication. Oh, you wrote that too. No, she knows the truth. She knows the truth. When she removes his voice from her head, she knows the exact truth. So it's not good. It's not good. I also see mutations, like code disruptions that are starting to seed into the bone marrow. Do you know what that leads to? Please ask her if she knows what that leads to when mutated cellular expression starts to enter into the bone marrow. Has she been having pains in her hips and thighs? Like ache and ache. Yeah. Sherry, does she need me to say it out loud? What you already understand? Yes. Okay. It leads to cancer, free floating cancer. It leads to leukemia. And the type of mutations that I'm picking up, if that's allowed to continue, it's going to be a very advanced, very aggressive leukemia. So that's not good. This is not easy. There's a lot of children involved. They don't get a say. There's a lot of children involved who don't get a say, and the effects on them are not fully being considered to the extent they need to be considered. So I'm very sorry for what I'm about to say. What I'm being told is the harshness of my delivery is necessary to overcome the depth of his programming of you. So, again, I'm very sorry. But stop being so fucking selfish, because your love for him, it's hurting your children. Good people are not narcissistic. Stop with the narrative of he's a good person, he just needs to be loved, he just didn't this, he just didn't that. He didn't get what he needed. He just, he's sick. He needs me to help. Whatever it's been playing, stop. You have a direct say as the person who is not mentally ill to the degree that he is mentally ill. And being mentally ill does not entitle you to treat the people you allegedly love poorly. They don't have to continue to tolerate that. But you have a direct say in how your children's lives will go. You are deciding that right now. Again, I'm very sorry for the harshness. Your brain has been programmed because of the extent of what you've been through. Your brain has been successfully programmed to only receive information when it's delivered in the way he speaks to you, in the way he regards you. And that is why I had to deliver that in that way. You're not a selfish person. He calls you that often, I'm sure. He accuses you of so much all the time, I'm sure. Staying and trying to make it work for the kids is not going to help the kids. It's not. It's not. I'm not talking about studies. I'm talking as a byproduct of that environment. Mm-hmm. I am a byproduct of that type of environment. And I'm one of the very, very, very few who were able to turn my wounds into strength and personal power. Most who are a byproduct of that environment will not be able to do that. They will develop quite a few different coping mechanisms that are extremely unhealthy. It will cause them to develop psychological conditions that are catastrophic to their growth, their productivity, their health in every sense of the word as an adult. Did you know that children who are exposed to that type of environment have a much higher likelihood of developing adult lupus? The decisions you make today will have long-lasting ramifications for all of your children, not just you. And I know you love those kids. I know you do. And you just need someone who understands what that environment is like to speak very candidly to you about why it's so necessary for you to make the decisions you're already in the process of making. You'll make the right choice for you and for the children. You have the support of your mother. You have the support, I believe, of quite a few people. Yeah, I don't want to speak to her harshly. She's already hurting, but it needed to get through. I'm very sorry. Okay. Let's see. For the decision you're making, are you afraid of what he'll do to your mom? You know, your mom is a tough cookie. She can handle herself. It's always the nice people who are the toughest cookies. She can handle herself. You don't have to be afraid. Your dad can handle himself too. See, narcissists are only brave when they can induce fear in you. And here's the thing. I don't think your mom or your dad's afraid. Narcissists are cowards. They'll make these grand gestures only if they think you won't let anyone else know. I've come across quite a few different narcissists over the course of my life. The moment they realize I will speak openly and publicly, I'm not going to keep your dirty little secret. It's not my secret to keep. They absolutely steer clear of me. They do. Because guess what? I got a big ass mouth. That's not a threat. That's a declaration. I will speak about my life openly with no shame, because whatever you did to me, that's not for me to be ashamed of. The filth is on them, not you. Okay? So for your decision, Page of Staves in reverse. Indecision, reluctance, instability. A person who may break your heart. Sherry, what will you do if she changes her mind? What will you do if she decides one last time she needs to she didn't really give it a chance, and just one last time, what will you do? Because this card is saying exactly where she's at. She hasn't decided. She hasn't decided. She doesn't feel solid in the decision. She's not looking for confirmation that everything will be okay. She's looking and waiting for a reason that I might give to give her an excuse to stay. Are you really done, Brittany? Is she really done? However much he says he loves you, he will always love himself and his preferences more. My father's a narcissist, a very malignant kind. He never allowed my mother to move forward in life. When he could no longer use her, he left her. When she was no longer usable because she had multiple strokes, he left her. He didn't just leave her. He drained all the equity from all the houses, refinanced it under strictly her name, and signed a quitclaim on all the property. And every time he would hear that she was happy, he would start messaging again, just to make sure she was never actually happy with him not being there. And he made sure that before he was done, he harmed each of the children the best way he could. I'm one of the very, very few, the very, very rare that was able to wear my scars as though they are jewels. Think long and hard about what you're condemning your children to. Think long and hard about the message you send based on your decision. You have to think long and hard. I'm not going to try and convince you either way. That is your decision and your karma with your children. But I'm not going to mince words with you. How honest do you want me to be? See. Sherry, is that what she said or is that what you said? As honest as I feel. She wants honesty. It's only a matter of time before your children blame you and hate you. It's only a matter of time before your children blame you and hate you for always loving him more than them. That's the message you're sending. Even if it was him that hit them, it will be your fault in their eyes. I think the most eye-opening thing someone can do is speak to children who grew up and had to unpack the hurt of being raised in the presence of a narcissist. So I'll give you a very clear perspective of exactly how your children will regard you. See, the narcissist, it's not enough to treat you poorly. They condition the children to disrespect, disregard, to hate you, that you are the problem. Are you the problem? Or are you merely enabling it? What's the difference? The children cannot defend themselves. So enabling it or causing it, in the eyes of a child, it's one and the same. Because it is. It is one and the same. Eight of Swords in reverse. Treachery in the past. Difficulty, hard work, depression, disquiet, accident, fatality. So this tells me that you're leaning a little more towards making the difficult decision. This is hard. It's not supposed to be easy. The depth of difficulty you face when leaving a narcissist is directly indicative of how deep their maltreatment of you has injured you and your perception of reality. It's indicative of that, directly indicative of that. It's not a hard decision because you love them. It's a hard decision because you've been so maltreated for so long at such a depth that you are now afraid of what the world will do to you when the person who claims to love you has been able to do as much ugliness to you as they have. They need you to believe that narrative so that you remain stuck. It's not because it's rooted in truth. It's so you remain stuck. Four of Staves, romance, society, harmony, newly acquired prosperity, tranquility, the fruits of labor, rest after strife. You know what this card means. This card means you've heard everything that I've been saying to you tonight. And your kids will not have to grow up the way I did. Make your decision and stick with it. Really stick with it. Your mother and your father's love knows no boundaries. There's no expiration date. There's simply love. You are not alone in this circumstance. You know that. You're going to be perfectly fine. Your kids are going to be perfectly fine. You're going to be perfectly fine. Do it in such a way that you stack civil codes in your favor. To people who are leaving these type of circumstance, you need to do it in a way where there is evidence, time-stamped, irrefutable evidence. You need to do it in a way where you stack civil codes, civil statutes, all of that. Family law, you stack it in your favor. Not by creating fictitious things, but by understanding how the laws are structured and using that structure to protect yourself. You need to be careful about leaving in secret. If your narcissist is highly intelligent, which some of them are, unfortunately, if your narcissist is extremely intelligent, that can be viewed as child abduction, regardless of whether you are the parent. When you remove the child from their home, their residence, without the consent of the other parent, in some states, that is considered child abduction. Something that might be worth considering. Call for a police escort. see if they will be able to escort you and the children off the property. That's no longer child abduction. That is a removal of the children from the property due to imminent harm. If there is evidence of child endangerment, stack it in your favor. Play this very smart. I'm not telling you to create fictitious things. That is immoral. That is wrong. You will suffer major consequences if you do that. That is far removed from you simply documenting evidence of child endangerment. Okay, good. I'm glad you looked into it. He's going to fight it. He's going to lose. When you finally leave, there are these tall candles that you can get from pretty much any grocery store. They look like a tall glass, and it's just a basic candle. Sometimes they have like a picture of Jesus or Mary or some of the saints or whatever. They typically last for like 3 to 7 days, depending on the type of candle. And they're only like, I don't know, $2, $1. Keep one continuously burning. Only one. And before that one that's burning goes completely out, use the same fire to light the next one. It's okay if you have 2 burning for, hour or so before the older candle goes out. Never blow the candle out. Just leave it burning. It'll work out in your favor. It will work out in your favor, but he won't stop. I don't want to give you a false sense of like, if you can manage to leave, then everything's going to be peachy keen. It's not. He's going to continue to be the person that he is. A person that tries to maltreat you, tries to manipulate the children against you, all of that. He's already doing that. But at least when the children are with you, they'll have something to counteract, opportunity, time to counteract a lot of what happens when he's with the kids. I don't know that you'll be able to successfully strip him of his parental rights. I don't know that he should be stripped of his parental rights. I feel strongly that you should fight real hard to have visitation that is supervised. I feel very, very strongly about that. But he should definitely, if it's safe for the children, they should continue to be able to spend time with their father. I believe children benefit from having both parents in their lives, as long as both parents can remain in somewhat of a healthy space, right? So it's not about, taking the kids away. And no, if he's unhealthy, he needs to show, there needs to be a request made that he is seeking the professional psychiatric or psychological assistance that he needs. He needs to be able to prove that those children are safe in his custody, even if it's just for a visitation, and if he can't prove that, there needs to be court ordered supervision. It's not about punishing him through the kids. And I don't think you're trying to do that. But I think we have to be realistic about how far you can go with cutting him out. He's going to forever be in your life because you have children together. But that doesn't mean it has to be bad. One of the cards, I just put them away, I'm sorry. One of the cards was talking about new romance. I think you're going to meet the real one in the middle of you going through all of this. Okay? I don't feel like it's your destiny to be alone. I just don't. I feel like you went through this so that you could best appreciate when the real one, the lifelong one comes along. And that one will love your children as though they came from him. But you have to go through this first. You have to be done with this first. You have to have it well on the way to being legally completed first. Okay? We're not going to bring any of this mess into any future relationships. We're going to make sure the kids are healthy first. You're healthy and in a good space of just feeling safe in life, right? You're going to see life is going to move on. It's going to carry on and he's going to become irrelevant. He's just going to be a nuisance and that's it. You'll see, but it's going to take quite some time. Quite some time. You'll meet someone before you're completely done with this, though. You'll meet someone and you'll be hesitant. And they'll respect your hesitancy, but they won't go away. You won't be able to successfully push this person away. They'll be able to look at you and know you've been through things that they would never willingly allow you to experience with them. It's beautiful, actually. You just have to be willing to go through this now. Okay? And I feel like you will. You'll get through this. And Cheryl, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I know, it's hard for you to witness all of this. You raised a strong woman. You raised a very strong woman. She's just as strong as you. She's going to be okay. Rainbow flames. You're welcome, Sherry. And please let Brittany know. She's not dumb. Her capacity to love was exploited. She's not dumb. This person was predatory. Yes. She's not lost. Here's the thing. It's when you perceive yourself to be lost that you are being invited by soul to actively rediscover the parts of you think you've lost. It's nothing but part of her process. She's learning something very profound right now. And you are helping her to learn that. You're providing a safe space for her to learn that. So the two of you are a pair of strong women protected by an equally strong man. Tell your husband I said hi. All right. Rainbow flames. Is there anything in particular you want me to scan? You closed the link, right? Mm-hmm. Thank you. You're welcome, Sherry. Did Rainbow Flames answer?
Not yet.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Did you like dinner?
I loved it. I want more right now.
Did you like that I seared the chicken first? I made some chicken garam masala.
She wrote something.
Okay, right side. Ooh. There's gaping entry wounds. It's like you've been clawed. Like gouges on top of like a road rash, a very intense road rash. Do you feel like really raw on the right side? Hey, Sherry, if you're still here, I don't know why it just popped in my head. Um, Brittany might benefit from a private, like one-on-one reading, just a reading. And she can just openly discuss things with me privately. There's other things, I don't know what, but there's other things that she needs to kind of let off her chest. I don't know. That just popped in my head. I think Rainbow Flames has a lag, or maybe I have a lag. Do you see? Okay, under my arms feel raw. Ooh, right side of torso just started to feel tender. How have your emotions been feeling, Rainbow Flames, in the past maybe 48 hours or so? It looks like it's well, maybe 36 hours. No, 48 is longer than 72 hours, right? Um, oh shit. You have a dermatitis breakout. Is there any trigger that you can identify? Is it contact dermatitis? Is it a flare up due to something you've ingested, something you've been exposed to, or did it just show up out of nowhere? Those areas were okay until this morning. Oh, you mean your emotions were okay until this morning? Now, what caused you to eat sugar and corn? Were you emotional eating? And your emotions seemed okay until you woke up this morning. So your emotions kind of went somewhere this morning and then you ended up eating sugar and corn. How about 3 days ago? So over a week already. Shit, me too, though. Me too. Oh Lord. Um. So here's the thing. I've been emotional eating as well, and I'm aware that I've been emotional eating despite not really being emotional, like feeling emotion, almost like a buffer. Um. I believe in reaction to attempts to breach my field. So that lines up with what I'm seeing on your field. 3 days ago, your cousin pissed you off. Is your cousin DWS? Is your cousin seriously a demon Horita? Or is it just like a random thing? You guys just got into it, got into like a little argument. It's not often you get into arguments. Because now it's kind of like, well, I'll wait for you to answer first. Oh, so it definitely attempts to breach your field. Your shield is thrashed on the right side. The entire right side is thrashed. Oh wait, no, she's just rude and a hater. So low key Horita. Low key Horita. Okay. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Do you need your shield repaired? So you need shield repair. Let me check your chakras. Oh shit, you're living with her. Don't cut her off. Okay. You have nowhere else to go. Don't cut her off. Okay. You're going to have to find a way to be able to withstand and remain in the same space, cohabitate without being breached. Um, good. Yet. That's right. You're going to have to start looking for different options. It might take you some time, but I'm looking at your chakras and you have a lot of like, I guess I'll call it swelling in the sacral chakra. Have you been having cramps? Sorry. As your shadow crosses mine, takes to come alive. I'm feeling I just can't deny. Ooh, 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 we found love in a hopeless place. Found love in a hopeless place. Okay, movement in the last couple of days. Is it time for your cycle to start, or is it abnormally early? Sometimes when you're in the presence or being affected by something highly parasitic, I'm talking full on demonic, um, it will initiate a period. If so, you got to kind of discern, is it just, your period is starting, or it's time? Okay, perfect. We'll leave it at that. Don't look for other reasons. Um, but I see a lot of swelling that could account for it too. Sometimes when we're starting our periods, um, the sacral chakra will become a little bit distended, a little bit swollen, like very inflamed. That's what it looks like. Um, so I'm going to give you some information on breach mechanics. Sometimes what ends up happening is um, a breach will be attempted around the time where your cycle is entering into an active shedding state, right? So starting a period. And part of the reason that's done is because the hormonal fluctuations, those will cause emotional, I guess, instability for a lot of people, right? Not just you. And in that emotional instability, it's a lot easier to kind of attempt to breach you without you realizing or recognizing, since you're like, oh my God, why am I being so emotional? Is it just me? And then on top of that, um, a woman's energetic field is much more powerful during her moon cycle. When you're on your moon time, your energy is just surging, pathways are very much dilated, and you're able to harness more of that frequency. So that's something you maybe need to you know know about for future cycles, because if you're going to have to continue to stay with your cousin for a bit longer, which, don't put yourself in a bad situation trying to avoid her. Okay, make sure you got a solid place to go to first. But if you're going to have to stay with her for a little bit longer, you're going to need to know these things and begin to really just make sure you nurture and nourish your emotions, your body, mental health as you're leading up to your period. But you need shield work. That needs to be, it's not just repaired, it's reconstructed. The entire like side of you, the right side, um, it looks like you flew over the handlebars of a speeding motorcycle and went across all the freaking, that's a massive road rash. You know, you'll leave when whatever opportunities to learn through your cousin's behavior has exhausted itself. You'll be able to leave. Okay. The more present you are in what you're learning, the more faster it will go. Okay. The more you avoid, um, the harder it will be, the longer it will go. Okay. You got a second expedite. Let's see. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go ahead and do the activation. It's going to exacerbate it. That type of activation is going to dig deep and pull more things up. It's like a clearing, right? But it's not a parasitic clearing. So I'm asking your higher self if I could just attach it onto the outside of your shield, encrypted, of course, and then your higher self can integrate that when it's appropriate for you. Okay. So, all right. So your higher self says yes. Breathe deep and slow. Okay. How do you feel? Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her while she's looking at you. 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 Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. First thing that pops into my mind. That's a game we play. Mm-mm-mm. Who knows why it's gotta be this way? We say nothing more than we need. 1 second. Ooh. I'm not offering this tonight though. Shadow code clearing plus soul skin. Chef's kisses. That soul skin, yo. But she's looking at you, you, Phoenix Fire Shield. The Phoenix Fire Shield is a good one for you because you need something that will have enough frequency, like exothermic type. There's endothermic, exothermic. The exothermic is the one that you need. So the Phoenix Fire Shield. Let me not even go deeper into it. Phoenix Fire Shield. That one would be good. But also, again, the Soul Skin. That one. Ooh. All right. Thank you, Rainbow Flames. And I hope your situation improves. And everybody's watching her. Michelle Peace. Ooh, you, ooh, ooh. Okay, girl, stop singing to me. Ooh. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Oh, it's making me itch. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Hey, how are you? Boo. Are you okay? I saw your post. Is the body doing okay? Pain management? Dancing on top of chariots and turning tight ones. Hi, Aunt Shell. These my faults. Second surgery? Okay. Tell me where to go. Okay. Let me go ahead. Let me scan. Is there anything in particular you want me to scan for? Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Dum, 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 dum. Mm-hmm. God. Oh my God. Okay. Damn. Okay. Are you feeling pain anywhere right now? I mean, I know that's a silly ass question to ask. Gas, brake, D up. Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads. Let me show you grill. Let me see you show you grill. Okay. Breathe deep and slow, okay? So I'm not sure how you got injured. Sounds like it was real bad. It looks bad. When you were injured, did it feel weird? Like right before? That's the sense that I got. Did it feel weird just a moment before? Like a weird energy, like almost like a shifting, a bloating. Should you have been hurt worse than you are right now? Is it a little bit weird that you weren't hurt more? It feels like something was trying to very seriously, even worse than what you're injured. Um, how honest do you want me to be? It feels like something was actually trying to kill you. It's almost like this attempt to create multiple fractures through your spinal cord with a hope that one of them closer to your cervical area, your neck, would be enough to, like, they weren't aiming they weren't aiming to paralyze you. They were aiming to compress and sever the nerve bundle that controls heart rate, breathing, all of that. Um, give me 1 second. Okay. Clang. Good thing. Yeah. You're wearing a seatbelt, right? That's why. It's like ragdoll status, like hard, real hard. That was the force and it's this visual of like seeing you from the side, right? So you got you were you were moving forward and something hit you harder, like a surging of energy, and just behind your head pushed you. Oh shit, you hit the airbag too. Okay. Um I'm going to do extensive work on you right now. Uh let me just get a song. Okay. Breathe deep and slow, okay? You're going to feel an odd sensation in your tailbone. This should not be painful. You might feel a pulsing through your whole body. You're going to feel the sensation of clothes being put on you. How do you feel? Okay. How about any physical discomfort, pain? Okay. Now, how does your chest feel? Okay. How's that feel now? Okay, good. Now, your ankle, you broke your ankle, right? Did they say anything about a ligament being torn? No, 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 no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. La, 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 la. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck. But did you tear a ligament? Did they say? It looks like one of your ligaments are torn, partial tear. I'm going to increase your frequency. Let me know when you start to feel euphoric, okay? Pay attention to your palms. And turning on your healing hands. How do you feel? Good. Are there any parts of your body that kind of stand out right now? Your hands feel nice and toasty. Are there any parts of your body where it stands out because it's uncomfortable? I'm sure. I'm sure. I hope you're able to go home soon and are able to kind of, hobble around the hospital. Yeah. Yeah. That's that's quite a bit of healing that you're going to be going through. So, the healing hands that I activated on you. So, also before I forgot, I went ahead and I put in additional several shields. There are several additional shields that have been placed on you on Shell, and that's to make sure that whatever's going to be attempted again, you just no, no, just straight up no. Um, and, it's like one of those things where, you're kind of in a space of vulnerability right now. So there will be things that will try and, really just exploit this period. But no, we're not having none of that. So with the healing hands, whenever you start to feel pain or need additional like healing support in whatever areas of your body, you just put that hand over it. You could touch it, or you could just have it kind of, over the hand or touching. Okay. Over your hand over the area or actually touching it. I don't know if you want to touch it because you might end up hurting a little bit more or quite a bit more. Okay. Just depends on how severely injured that area is, especially with bone healing. I hear that that's very painful, that it aches and just doesn't feel good as it heals itself. Um, is your family supportive of herbal remedies? Hold on really quick. Okay, I'm gonna try and look for some comfrey root salve that maybe you could put on your chest, but you gotta see if that's contraindicated with any medications that you're being given, because just because it's natural doesn't mean it's not going to hurt you, right? I don't know what medications they have you on, and there might be some type of contraindications. Don't ask the doctor, ask the doctor to ask the pharmacist. It might be best to not take comfrey root internally because it can build up toxicity, but like a salve, I think that would greatly help your chest. So much inflammation. Comfrey along with maybe some arnica gel, that might work. Comfrey is supposed to be really good at fractures, helping fractures to heal as well. Um, you know, that would be good for you to explore. I was going to look up more information and just forward it to you if it's something that can help. I feel so badly for you. I hope you're feeling super comfortable now, though, and that is definitely, girl, I cannot believe this. I'm glad you're okay. Despite all the injuries, I'm glad you're okay. All right. I'll talk to you again soon, though. Miss Melissa, are you here? Thank you, Aunt Shell. Miss Melissa. Helichresium is also good, but it's so ridiculously expensive. Like, oh my God. Helichresium is amazing for like, especially colds. Okay. Hi, Miss Melissa. Okay. I marked it. Did you want to do the Claire Tarot reading first? Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. At times I feel good. Sometimes I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love. Oh, shoot. Sorry. All right. Ooh. Ooh. So let's see. All right. Eight of Coins, apprenticeship, craftsmanship, quickness to learn, candor, modesty, handiwork, personal effort. I think this has to do with personal effort. There's something that's needing to be learned right now. And I think you're already on the way to learning it, but it feels like it's going to require more of your conscious presence. And it has to do with your personal effort to be present. There's a lot of stuff that might cause you to check out a little bit, kind of just like back away, get real quiet within yourself. And you got to be careful with that. Okay. I feel like this is something that because you're hearing it, you're going to, okay, here's the thing. I feel like this is a message that's coming through because if you withdraw into yourself too far, which we don't know where too far is, there's a potentiality that things will try and exploit that period of it's not isolation. What is it? Like stillness. they'll use it as like isolation to isolate you. And then, there's not going to be anyone who will notice that something's going on. So be careful with that. It feels like it's just so much fucking parasitic activity lately. I'm sick of these parasites. Okay, thank you for letting me vent. They're so fucking annoying. But if you notice, like, everyone's having some parasitic shit happening, right? Doesn't mean that the person will succumb. It doesn't mean you will succumb to that, but you want to try and avoid as much of that unnecessary complication as possible. So parasitic things are heavily focused on you, right? I don't think they've had the opportunity to breach thus far. You're just someone that's just, you're really paying attention to a lot of different things, even, when you're preoccupied with in real life stuff like work and personal things. You're still very much paying attention to latent attempts. So just be mindful of isolating yourself too much. Okay. I'm sick of these damn parasites, fucking like mosquitoes, these bastards. 4 of Cups. Weariness, aversion, disgust, disappointment, bitter experience, stationary period in life. Okay, so that's what's being used. That's what they're going to try and take advantage of. This period of weariness, disappointment, a bitter experience, a stationary period where it's like maybe there's no drive or desire to do too much. And it's not a lazy period. It's just a period of, exhaustion is the sense that I get. Like, you're just maybe tired of some of the different things that have been going on. And you keep trucking along, trucking along. But deep inside, you're just tired. You need a little bit of a break, right? That is a prime time that they will try. Not to say they'll be successful. Strength in reverse, pettiness, sickness, lack of faith, abuse of power. I don't think this is you. I feel like this is someone that I wish they would catch your wrath. This is okay. How do I put this in a sensitive way? This is someone that you know, right? You're over here, you're in full tiger mode, and they think they could just hop on and ride you like that. But I mean, I'm saying, Frey said, whoa. You made him develop a whole nother freaking a whole nother accent. Whoa. This is someone that you know. I think they're going to see, you know who it is. I don't want to say it. This is someone that you know, and I think they might be a little bit influenced. I don't think it's them. I think they're going to get influenced by something to think that, oh, she's hella like, she hella needs me. And so now I can kind of act a fool a little bit because she needs me. I don't have to worry about her booting me to the curb. And that's when the lion, the tiger, you can be the lion, the tiger, and the bear. F it, be it all. Be it all. Let them catch both hands. Let them catch all the claws on the paws. No, don't do that though. Just keep in mind they're under the influence. Don't hurt them too bad. Okay? They're under the influence of something. Not a substance either. Well, they might have done a substance before they came over. Um, and that gave kind of like a little bit of space to become infiltrated. Okay. So I'm sure you already know who this is. Lean on them. Let them comfort you if that's what you need. And just know that if they do decide to allow themselves to be a demon Harita, a full-on Trojan, that you have every right to rake the hell out of them. They're not going to see it coming. They're just not going to see it coming. All right, let me go ahead and I'm just going to get a song that I don't know why that cracks me up. I don't know, maybe I'm sadistic a little bit, kind of, sort of, maybe just a little. Just a little. Just a little. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. We're in the form of a child, a baby. Or in some type of vessel. It glows, and it's like crystalline. It's like a massive crystal, and we're inside it as a baby, and you can see through it. We can see out. Spectrometer. We're being reinserted into this matrix. The crystalline ship allows for us to penetrate through the firmament. Not this firmament, the outer. Um, You're being inserted to affect major change. You're a catalyst accelerant. You were filtered through several worlds to prepare you for your role in this one. You're to be hidden away in plain sight. your programmer, an architect, a designer, you've taken the secondary placement role to facilitate tremendous change. Hmm. The second portion of your journey is beginning. The holding space you've occupied was allowed to crumble, and the reasons were also set free. You'll be traveling soon, in body and outside of it. How do you feel? It's okay to be emo. No discomfort anywhere? Lead me on, girl, if you must. Take my heart and my love. Take of me all that you want. And if there's a thing that you need, I'll give you the breath that I breathe. If ever you yearn for the love in me. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Miss Meliss. Whenever, wherever, whatever, baby. Whenever, wherever, whatever. Bye-bye, baby. Kevin Jr. Lead me on, boy, if you must. Take my heart and my love. Take of, don't. Take of me all that you want. Hi, Kevin Jr. Saved by the Junior. Okay. Do you want your reading first? And if there's a thing that you need, I'll give you the breath that I breathe. You're here for the free concert. I was trying to serenade my husband, but then he got all pervy on me. I like it. Okay. Couldn't look you in the eye. You look like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. Like a feather in a beautiful world. All right. I wish I was special. So very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Yeah. What the hell are you doing here? I don't belong here. Okay. I don't care if it hurts. Okay, Kevin. Something's trying. 8 of Swords. Crisis, calamity, domination, imprisonment, turmoil, bad news, criticism, sickness. No. We're not accepting that. Just no. That's that. Okay? So, there's 4 of them. 8 swords, 8 attempts. Each one will try twice. From the left and the right, from the top and the bottom. You have to be careful. It's looking for a way in again. And, you know, I'm so sick of parasitic things, parasitic people, parasitic circumstance. I don't know. It's just annoying. It's annoying. Okay, so we're not accepting that. All right. I just had to release some of that irritation. All right. So something's going to try, but you're getting advance notice, so it's not going to work. Okay. 8 of coins, apprenticeship, craftsmanship, quickness to learn. You're going to learn very quickly the symptoms, the signs, and how you're going to choose to avoid it is going to determine how easily you're able to avoid these attempts. So there's going to be no less than 8 attempts. Okay. More of any closer. Okay. 5 of staves, unsatisfied desires, violent strife, obstacles. This tells me this effort that you're putting into avoiding the BS, it's going to be successful. How much I try. So, see, look, they're all like young, supple, and just, seemingly full of energy. And you're over here, putting all your effort in the proper places. And so they're just going to be drained and old AF. They're going to be so drained. They're not going to be able to sustain this BS because you have all of your coins laid out, right? You have the ability, you're learning. So all this is doing is preparing you for the next part. You've already gone through a cycle like this. You're going to be starting another cycle. I mean, you've finished a cycle like this, and so you're going to be starting another cycle. Look how much you've grown. Look how much you've accomplished, how much more of your personal power you became aware of after completing the previous cycle, right? So don't worry. This is just giving you advanced knowledge so that you can be prepared and don't feel like, you've totally been sideswiped by this. Okay. Nothing you can do to keep my heart away from you. Stop it. I can tell you how hard I try. Let me do your activations. I can tell you how hard I try whenever you're near. This girl. I gotta listen to something else. Let me just. All right, we got a song. We got a song, Kevin. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Oh no. I'll keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. Okay. Yep. Confirming everything. There's a lot of pathway dilation that I'm seeing, and these are pathways that are going to take you to a whole nother level of existence. Okay. There are things that are being aligned within your field. I see like it's almost like specific gaps. What I mean by that, it kind of looks like there's a puzzle piece missing, but then I look at another part of your field and it's like there's a puzzle piece. So you have all the components that are necessary. Wondering hips. How do you feel? Keep it on the low. I got another retouched. Keep it on the low. Ooh. Down at me. Do I make you insecure? Is that why you betray me? I was just hoping you'd stick around for me. I was holding you up, but you went down for me. Okay, good. Do you feel anything in your head? I don't want to love if it's filled with fear. I don't want to stay in your cyclone. Baby, you broke me down, 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 down. Baby, you broke me down, 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 down for nothing. I'm looking in the mirror, can't recognize myself. Baby, you broke me down. In the thundering rain. Okay. So, do you want this additional message that popped up? In the thundering rain, you stare into my eyes. I can feel your hand moving up my thighs. Stop.
That's it.
Okay, anyways, I didn't realize how graphic these lyrics are. Damn. I don't want to stop just because people walking by are watching us. Oh, he said, sure. So your dad doesn't typically come up in the readings, but for some reason he came up just now. That he might be a pathway that's used. I don't necessarily know that he would have like full on conflict with you. It might be something more along the lines of like worry or concern, um, maybe about his health. Maybe he's stressed out or something. I'm not sure, but kind of just maybe check on him, like call or something if you're not in the same space, or you may be encouraged to just get a generic physical exam, just a checkup, make sure everything is fine. If you know that he's been like dealing with a lot of stress, maybe from work, maybe just, things have been stressful. I don't know. But yeah, and it's more to give you kind of like a peace of mind that everything is fine. I don't know that it's conflict between you. That's not really the sense that I got. Um, More like his health is not too well. I don't. I want to also make clear I don't necessarily feel like he's in danger of something, but yeah, it's weird. It wasn't a full thought, but then there's also the very real possibility that that was presented to me randomly to kind of destabilize you right now, because obviously hearing something like that from me would make you feel like, oh my god, something's going to happen to my dad. Take it with a huge bag of salt. Okay. um I don't get a very definitive thing. It's just kind of like this random information that comes through. I'm not trusting a lot of the information coming through, I'll tell you that right now. That doesn't mean it's inaccurate, but it means you have to question, because I'm questioning it at this point. Like, why would you tell me that? Why would you tell me that? Do you need to prevent something? Um, and there's no definitive yes or no. Um, Maybe it's just more from the visit when he comes to visit you. Um, it does sound odd, right? Like maybe it's like a playing up of um, like when he comes to visit. Um, if he's like sensitive to the environment, like dust, um, maybe like a change in weather. Sometimes if you travel to a new area, um, you get like allergies or something. Or I know, like for me, I'm very sensitive to altitude. Like if there's a huge discrepancy between the altitude of your area and um, your dad's area, that could like, you know, require your dad to need to rest a little bit more. And guys, guys have a tendency to try and ignore that and be like, no, I'm fine, I got it. Maybe just needing to encourage him to take a nap, rest a little. um I don't know, it feels odd to me though. I feel like it's something that's maybe trying to upset you. I think that's what it is. I think something's trying to like create a fear that's unnecessary. So here's the reality: you talk to your dad every day. He's been fine. You guys have a really good relationship. He's going to come visit soon. So that means you'll be able to see him in person soon. Um, a proactive thing you guys can do is just a physical exam for him. Maybe it's time for one just to see, where his health is at. Nothing really concerning. It's just good to do that if you can. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. I think definitely something is trying so hard. Again, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of things have been trying quite a few people. And this has been going on for weeks, and it's really, really elevating. It's escalating in the past, I'd say 48 hours or so. So if you're going through something and it's been really escalating for you as well, just hang in there, guys. Hang in there, as a general message to everyone, okay? Don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it like wear you out. Don't be going worst case scenario in your thoughts, okay? You're welcome, Kevin. I hope you enjoy your visit from your dad. I love that. I love when people have their parents come visit. I love that. All right, this is for Adrian. Did Adrian say? Yeah, did Adrian say what she wants scanned? The other way. Okay, 23522. Did by people who lead me astray, because they've been around. Hi, Adrian. So I'm not sure what you wanted scanned. I'm going to do a general scan for you. Just let me mark this. Okay. Just breathe deep and slow, okay? Okay, so I wish you were on here. So I was seeing some kind of like lethargy, some fatigue. Your energetic reserves look a little bit depleted. And as I'm scanning more, wow. No, that's a lie. Something is trying to create space in your field, specifically in the sacral chakra region. It hasn't entered your field yet, but it's like trying to create space, and it's trying to cloak itself I know you would want to know the information. It's upsetting. It's very upsetting. It's trying to cloak itself as a pregnancy. I see a lot of fuzzy type energy in the back of your head, the back of your shoulders. It's like disruptive, low grade disruptive frequency to create some mental fog. I don't necessarily know that it's working because you're so attentive, you're so observant. Might have some effects, but I don't know that it's working to the degree that whatever this thing wants it to work at. There is definitely attempts to create disharmonic thoughts directed at certain people. I don't feel like you're necessarily acting upon those thoughts, but they're definitely, if I'm picking this up accurately, um, it's definitely making you feel some kind of way quietly. I am abundant in my peace. I am immersed in my stillness. Greatness runs through my veins. Okay. You can restabilize all of this. Okay. There's still just attempts. Nothing has been able to really successfully take hold in your field. So make sure you're doing whatever techniques that you know to do to clear your field, to rejuvenate your energy. Um, Everything's going to be fine. Thank you, Adrian. Deb, are you here? Hi, Deb. You want a general scan? Okay. There's a lot of attempts at inception as well. Attempts to convince you that something is wrong with your health, mental and physiological. I don't see much difference in your health. There are definitely attempts to try and convince me that there is some type of terminal illness. As I look deeper, there's nothing. There is no difference in your health, no improvement, no worsening. There's a lot of potential psychosomatic symptoms that has to do with some of the thought inception that is filtering in. It doesn't filter all the way in, but enough filters in to trigger in such a way to experience psychosomatic symptoms. You're still fully integrated. Your chakras are still fully integrated as well. No abnormalities in your shields or any other energetic structures. There's a little bit more frequency accretion that's needed. There's probably going to be domestic drama. I don't know if it's with your partner or a family member or something, but just drama that's initiated to fill the gap in that frequency in order for you to reach the next tier of consciousness. So, a little bit of irritation and frustration and stuff, but I don't really see anything too major. Just the usual run-of-the-mill stuff and something trying to create a lot of like exacerbation of your feelings towards it, like trying to trigger a worst case scenario mindset. Yeah, no, everything's good. Does that resonate with you? You know how to love me hard. I won't lie, I'm falling hard. Nothing wrong with that. You're the one that I think about all day. Sorry. Always, you are the one, so I make sure I'll behave. Yeah, it's trying. Something's been trying everyone. I think what's really happening is that there's a broad range frequency being broadcast across long distances that is really affecting quite a bit of the brain function, hyperstimulation of the amygdala, hyperstimulation of other areas of the brain, pushing people into like worst case scenario mindset. No, we got to fight it. Got to fight against that. Okay. Your field looks perfectly fine, Deb. Looks perfectly fine. Pull me back when I go running, trying to get away from loving. Yeah, you know how to love me hard. I won't lie, I'm falling hard. Sorry. Natalie, you are the one that I think about always. You are the one, so I make sure I behave. Your love is my love. Okay, Rihanna, stop. No. Ooh. Ew. No, Paula Abdul. Double OT. I'm a new breed. Saucing. I'm saucing on you. Natalie, are you here? I'm saucing on you. I'm swagging. Oh, I'm balling. I have a son on you. Oh, swish. Oh, Daddy, did you learn this song yet?
No,
The song that I told you had to learn and serenade me with every night.
I don't even know what that is.
Worship You by Kane Brown.
No.
Your kisses have a higher power. Your body, baby, it's divine. Every time I see you smile, it's like I've seen the light. So, sleep next to you is heaven. Know about that. Want to glorify every part of you so bad. Don't get me wrong. Hold on. Don't get me wrong. I'm a God fearing Christian man. But if you were a legend, then damn, I don't know what I'd do. I'm going to have to worship you. I'm going to have to sing your praise. I'm going to have to go to church, yeah, every single night and day. I'm going to have to, what? Timestamp? I told this man that he had to learn that song and serenading me with that every night, specifically that part. Let me say it again. Don't get me wrong. I'm a God fearing Christian man. But if you were a religion, then damn. Okay. 2:48:44. I'm going to have to worship you. I'm going to have to sing your praise. I told him he needs to sing the part where he's worshiping me. Hi, Natalie. She wants a general scan. Okay, sounds good. So, breathe deep and slow. All of us. Give me a run for my money. Want to run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Feeling lovely. Okay. I want to be with you. I want to be with you. I'm seeing anchors in your shield. There's no cords attached. Just anchors, like kind of like prongs. It's like it's hooked into your shield in many areas. So I'm seeing what looks like like a dent, like something just really hard, blunt force trauma like that. Yeah, low back, sacrum, like where your hip bones connect. I don't know if you fell on your butt or if this is just strictly energy right now. I think something is trying you as well. I don't see anything parasitic in your field right now, but I see anchors on your auric shield, and that's concerning because it's like, um, be careful. Do routine scanning of your auric field because you want to make sure that something isn't going undetected. Okay. Don't be scared. You are absolutely capable of detecting things in your field. You are very skilled. You are very well trained. Do not doubt yourself and your capabilities. Okay. Yeah, that's what I see. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Natalie. Was that just what do you mean, Ocean? What's AZ? It's Sakari. Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one to outrun me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, living lovely. Just love me. I want to be with you. Hey, I want to be with you. Hey, I want to be with you. Hey. If I didn't ride blade on curb, would you still love me? Okay, let me stop. No, it's Kendrick Lamar featuring Zakari. I want to be with you. Who's AZ?
The song is called Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill?
Mhm.
Said hip hop,
No.
the hippie to the hip hop. You don't stop. Rap it to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Skittle the wee bop. Wee rock Scooby Doo. Isn't that Sugar Hill?
No, the guy's name is AZ. The song is called Sugar Hill.
Oh. Because I'm over here. I was wondering if you were asking me if that was a demon. I was like, no, I'm not singing demon songs. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I just listen to the songs. I don't know them. Yo, I listen to like Britney Spears and like Justin Bieber.
No, you don't. You listen to what
Who?
shape?
What lady?
Oh, the white horses.
Oh,
That's the music you listen to.
I listen to Bishop Briggs.
Let's be real. That is your music.
I listen to Bishop Briggs. I listen to Dorothy. I don't even know their songs right now. Y'all, I gotta go. I got some garam masala waiting for me downstairs to eat with some quinoa. Don't be wasting my time like this. I'm joking. I'm done wasting your time. I love you. Now you know what my husband deals with on a daily basis. Don't agree with that. I see you smiling from beyond my eyelids. I already knew he was smiling from behind the damn studio light. Mm-hmm. Who knows you? Stop. Okay, we have a date to go eat garam masala downstairs with some quinoa. Can I sing happy birthday to you? Happy birthday to you. I choked on it. It hurt my throat. I gotta go. I love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I'll see you again soon. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, everyone. Be safe. Don't listen to demons. It's going to be okay. Bye.